It's a cold winter day. The temperature on my Jeep says 10 degrees, but I'm heading to Hartville for some thrifting fun. Want to come along? Let's get started. Look at this little travel alarm clock. How cool. I've never seen one like this. It's $12. And this is another unique item. Look, a display for little thimbles. Oh, look, here's some Holly Hobby stuff. This one's the Heather doll. I have her. And I also have the original one. And some Holly Hobby plates. Super cute. I love this little green pixie. I have one like him. $15 from the 50s. So I found a new store. It's called Gwen's Peculiar Treasures. This is also in Hartville. And I'm taking a look around. This is my first time here. And so they help women that are getting reestablished after troubles that they've had. So it goes for a good cause. Look at this clock. Isn't this cool? I've never seen one quite like this, and it's huge. Look how big it is. So I'm loving that. So I'm gonna take a look around and see if I find anything else. This tells a little bit about the store. So I'm gonna let you take a look at that. So if you're in the Hartville area and you wanna come, you can donate things here for them to sell to help their mission, or you can come and shop. I'll put the address in the description box for you too. Give you a little view from this side. And I was also showed a couple other clocks. Look at this one. Isn't that cool? And then there's one over here. I think it's gorgeous. Ooh, look at this chair. That's for display only, but that looks comfy. Some artwork. This is a neat display, bookish. Another cool item, I've never seen this before, Girl Scouts official first aid kit, and it has old bandages inside. Here's right outside of this store that I was just in. That was such a great place to stop into. So if you do get to Hartville, make sure you check it out. This is my view as I'm leaving this store. Look at this cool train. And there's I believe it's the old train station that's a gallery now. Yeah, very cool. Here's a little bit of trivia for you. My husband and I had our what do you call it when you get married and you have the rehearsal dinner. We had the rehearsal dinner right there at the pantry. So that's been around for a while. And now I'm heading out this way to find the store that used to be where Gwen's is now. It's called A Niche in Time. So I'm looking for that. They relocated and expanded. So hopefully you can find it. Up, there they are. Oh, doesn't look like they're open today. I'm gonna check and see though. The lady said she wasn't sure if they were open today. Looks pretty deserted, but I'll go up and check. And at least I can show you this new place, their new place, so you can check it out if you're in Hartville. I'll walk up to the door and we'll check out the hours. So it's not shoveled, so I bet they're not open. Yeah, they're closed on Mondays. So they're open Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So I'll just take a little peek inside. I don't know if you can see, but looks like a very good place to try to shop at when they're open. So much good thrifting and shopping in Hartville. This is Modern Vintage, so that's where I'm headed next. Just a couple little clips at Modern Vintage. I love looking around there any chance I get. Their collections are very curated. They have a lot of different vendors that have their own unique style. I get lots of ideas for staging my booth, and it's like hashtag goals for me. And also, just a little piece of trivia, they used to be in the building that Kimberlee Rose Antiques is in currently. This is what winter in Ohio looks like on your vehicle. The Hartville Thrift. I'm headed in there next, and I can't wait to get back there. I am hooked on this place big time. They have the best deals, and I found some really good stuff here. There's an as seen on TV for Earth. Only 50 cents. Okay, I found a couple items here that are mystery items. This one I found on the, over there where they have the carts come out. It's kind of crowded, so I came over here to a quiet spot to film this. This is 50 cents, and then I also found these. They look like candles, but they're not. What in the world could those be? Those are my two mystery items for this video. I always have a ton of fun in Hartville. It's kind of like my happy place here close to home, like my happy place away a bit is Amish country. And when I was a kid, they used to have some Amish community in Hartville. They probably still do, but I don't see any horse and buggies anymore. But it's very laid back, and it does remind me of Amish country. So I didn't buy anything at Kimberlee Rose Antiques, and I only got a couple clips there for you. And then I didn't buy anything at Modern Vintage either. But if you ever are in Hartville and you are a booth owner, that's a great place to stop for inspiration. And I have purchased from them before. It's just rare because it's not a thrift shop, really. It's more of a specialty shop, and they're selling things like I'm trying to sell and make a buck. Well, I did go to a new place, and I did film there for you, and I just wanted to go over it with you. It's called Gwen's Peculiar Treasures, and it's a nonprofit resale shop. This is their card, and just a little bit about it. They are creating jobs, providing pro-social activities, and a stream of income into our ministry. They're taking donations of furniture, home decor, and peculiar treasures. So if you ever want to donate there, this is a really great ministry. And if you want to shop there, it's not thrift store prices on everything. Some of it is, some of it's a little higher, but you are donating to a good cause. And if you know me, I bet you know what I picked up from my footage. Are you ready? Oh my goodness, I love this so much. It's huge. It's probably the biggest clock I have in my collection now. If not, then it's close to it. It was $5. I do not know if it works, and I don't care because I don't use my clocks. I just use them for display. I can't wait to incorporate this into my decor. I'm so excited. If you watch my channel, you've probably seen my little cubbies that my husband made me. And I thought I would try this large clock at the top. And that gives you an idea of how big it is compared to some of the other clocks. Actually, let me hold it up because it's kind of an optical illusion. Well, it's big. Yeah. So that's one spot. I'm not real crazy about it there because it looks a little sparse up top, but that could allow me to add more clocks, of course. So if you have an idea where you think it would look good, let me know. I do love vintage clocks. Here's another spot that I picked out for my big clock. Do you like it here? Here's a third place where I stuck the clock just for another place to vote on. Do you like it here? And then while I'm right here at my hutch, I wanted to show you this. I pulled that out of the bins, and it was in a brownish frame, and I painted it white, and I like it so much better. Do you like him there? Next, I went to Hartville Thrift, and for Hartville Thrift, I did not find a lot, but I think it's because I was just there a couple days prior to this visit. but I can never resist going there when I'm in Hartville. So let's see, I found 4 items. One of them was the mystery item, and I did find out what it is from my friend Melody, but I'm not going to tell because I don't want to spoil the fun. So let's look at that first. I got this, and it was 50 cents. And I will give you a clue. I do have to put 2 other items in it to make it sellable. Well, it would probably sell easier if I do. That's all I'm going to say. 50 cents. So don't forget to play along and let me know if you know what it is, and then also the other mystery item. And then I got this adorable little terracotta bird on nest. It does separate. And this was 50 cents as well. I think I'll be sticking this in my booth now, as everybody always likes birds. And I did pick up this mirror. Thought it was super pretty. Whoops, don't want to blind you. Well, you get the idea. I'm probably making you nauseated or blinding you. And this was originally from Marshall's for $9.99. Let's see, is that the right way? Nope, it's upside down. And I got it for 50 cents. So I thought that was really pretty and somebody might like to have that. So that's going in my booth. And then the last item that I found, see, is that the last one? Yes. This was actually my favorite from Hartville Thrift. A mid-century modern tidbit tray. Not a tidbit tray. What would they call this? Well, it is kind of like a tiered tray. And my mom had one and she gave it to me. It was very similar to this, so I don't need one. And I remember her using it for parties. Like you could put little sandwiches on it or little appetizers, or it'd be great for cupcakes. Guess how much? It was $1. So I will be putting that in my booth. I can't wait to put it in my booth. It's going to be great. Whoops, let me just tear up the tablecloth. All right, so my favorite item of the Hartville Thrift, of the Hartville Thrifting Day, has to be the clock. I just adore it so much, and I can't wait to go back to Gwen's. I have 2 things to show you, unrelated to this haul, but do you remember when I thrifted this cutie pie ornament and he didn't have any eyes? Well, somebody suggested that I put pins in there for his eyes, and I did that. Actually, my husband did it because it took a lot of strength and maybe even a tool, but I'm so happy with that. I'm so glad I picked that up. And then I thought it might be fun to show you this. I mentioned in my video where I found one of these that I had one when I was a child, and I found it in my nightstand and I used it as a bookmark. So isn't that sweet? Back to the video. So I know it's a short haul, but I hope you had fun going along with me to Hartville. I always have a blast in Hartville. And fairly soon I have a date with Amy from Yoso Boho. And I don't know who else coming, probably her. I think her Aunt Beth is coming, but I don't know if her mom's coming. So that ought to be a lot of fun. And I'll be sure to take you along for that. I would love to know what your favorite item is. And if you aren't following me on Instagram, that's a lot of fun because I put little snippets of my life up on there. And I'm going to try to do better of that for 2024. That's my New Year's resolution for YouTube and Instagram. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.